Stella, why didn't you tell me? I'm so hurt. I've been deceived for 5 years. Are you there, Stella? Don't ignore me and say something. We're family, in-laws, so you owe me an explanation.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't play dumb. I just found out you gave birth 5 years ago. Why did you keep it from me? That's so cruel.
Gave birth?
That's right. Ever since you and River got married, I've been looking forward to the day I'd have a grandchild. And yet, you've been hiding it for 5 years? What are you thinking?
Oh, by the way, I should have introduced myself earlier. I'm Melissa, Stella's older sister.
Sister?
Yes, you're River's mother, right? I think there's been some misunderstanding.
Oh, don't start trying to deceive me again. Why would you pretend to be her sister? Lying like this is outrageous. Did I do something so awful to deserve this?
It's the truth. Stella's in no position to respond right now, so I'm stepping in for her.
Wait, are you really her sister?
Yes. I admit it's intrusive of me to have opened her messages, and I apologize for that. But I also have something I'd like to discuss with you.
With me? Have I done something to upset Stella?
I'm not sure either, which is why I'd like to confirm the facts.
All right, ask me anything.
Before that, could you clarify what you meant by she gave birth 5 years ago?
It's exactly what it sounds like. She had a baby 5 years ago but didn't tell me.
5 years ago? She's currently in labor with her first child.
In labor?
She's at the hospital right now in the delivery room.
Oh my God!
Since River's been away on a work assignment for half a year and our mother is hospitalized with cancer, she came to me for support. I've been by her side to help her through this.
Oh, I had no idea.
Has River not told you?
I'm embarrassed to admit it, but he's been ignoring me for quite some time.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Then who told you about the baby you mentioned earlier?
I ran into one of River's old classmates by chance and he told me.
And how did he know?
They bumped into each other at a theme park.
And this classmate said he was with a child at the time?
Yes, he said River was holding hands with a little boy.
Did the boy resemble River?
I didn't ask for details, but apparently the boy was calling him Dad.
I see.
The classmate said the boy was excited and said, Dad, I want to ride that one. And River replied, all right, let's do that one next.
They sound just like a real father and son.
And the boy thanked him after getting an ice cream, saying, thanks, Dad, with a big smile.
Could the boy have been someone else's child? Perhaps a friend's?
I don't think so. If he were just a friend's child, why would he call River Dad?
True. By the way, what do you think of Stella?
I've only met her a few times, but she struck me as polite and sweet.
Polite, you say?
Yes. When I first met her, she seemed nervous but spoke very respectfully. I made a little joke and she smiled so gracefully. I remember thinking she was well-mannered and elegant.
I see.
Afterwards, she sent me a card and a gift for my birthday. The message said, thank you for everything. I look forward to getting to know you better. When I read that, I thought she was someone who truly understood respect and manners.
I wasn't aware of that.
Honestly, most young people these days don't pay much attention to manners, but she was different.
Have you stayed in contact with her?
No, unfortunately, I haven't.
Why not?
Wouldn't messages from a mother-in-law just feel like pressure? Besides, when they got married, River told me not to interfere.
This is quite different from the impression I had of you.
What do you mean?
Stella had mentioned some things about you.
What did she say?
She said River told her you didn't like her. You were afraid of what she might do, so you told her to stay away.
Oh, that's not true at all.
But you did harass her, didn't you?
Harass her? What exactly are you accusing me of?
When she visited you, I heard you threw water at her and served her food with eggs, even though she's allergic. She can't have even the smallest amount of egg, but you gave her a cake with eggs in it. She had to be rushed to the hospital, right? It was a really serious situation.
I truly regret what happened to her, but I didn't do those things on purpose. I spilled the water because I tripped while carrying it. I have trouble walking because of my bad leg. And I didn't know she was allergic to eggs. River told me she loved cake, so I went to a well-known bakery to buy one.
But she said River told her you were preparing an egg-free cake.
I never said anything like that. If I'd known about her allergy, I wouldn't have served it.
I see. Then either you or River is lying.
I'm not lying. Please believe me.
Allergies are a life-threatening matter, so words alone might not be enough. But River seems to care deeply for Stella. Even though she's been busy with work, with long hours and business trips, she says he never forgets important dates. He's also been looking forward to having kids and thrilled about the baby's arrival. Still, the story about the child from 5 years ago is troubling. If what you're saying is true, does that mean he was having an affair?
I don't know what to think anymore.
Well, I'll try to get to the bottom of this.
All right. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know.
Thank you. I love my sister and want to believe her, but it's hard not to have doubts. I'm sorry if I came across as accusatory or rude.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'll update her about this conversation. Well, bye for now. Honey, we have a healthy baby girl.
Oh, she's here. That's amazing.
Yeah, it took a while since it was my first delivery, but we're both doing well. She's sleeping peacefully right next to me now.
You did great. I'm so proud of you. So who does she look like? Me or you?
She looks a lot like you and is absolutely adorable. I'm sure she'll grow up to be stunning.
Really? I can't wait to meet her and hold her. But before that, I want to hold you tight. I love you.
I love you too.
I'll have to thank Melissa for everything.
Absolutely. And now we can finally introduce our baby to Mom.
Yeah, I wish she could have met her while she was still fully conscious, though.
I know. When they first found the cancer, they said it was caught early and treatable.
It was just before we met, right?
Right. When I was 26, she started feeling unwell and went to the doctor. She thought it was just a cold, but after some tests, they found a tumor. They told us it was early stage, operated on her, and started chemotherapy right away.
I remember that. And for a while, didn't she recover?
Yeah, the surgery went well, and the treatment was effective. She went into remission and was so happy, saying she'd get to see her grandbaby.
But then it came back.
Last summer, she started declining again, and the doctor found the cancer had returned. It was more aggressive this time, and surgery wasn't an option anymore.
Even so, she fought hard.
She really did. She kept going through treatment, never complained, and kept encouraging me. She would always say, "I won't give up until I get to hold my grandchild."
She's such a strong woman.
She really is. I usually try not to cry in front of her, but it was so tough that time.
Still, you two have been so strong through it all.
Now she's mostly bedridden. I just hope she'll understand it's her grandbaby. By the way, are you coming back next month?
Yeah, just 3 more weeks. It feels like forever. I can't wait to see you and our daughter.
Same here. Oh, by the way, your mom sent me a message.
Oh, what did she say?
She said you have a 5-year-old son.
What the heck?
She says she heard it from one of your classmates. It's just a misunderstanding, right?
Of course. I've been too busy with work to even think about something like that. Besides, I'm all about you and only you.
I'm glad to hear that. I've always trusted you, but I couldn't help feeling a little uneasy.
Don't worry about it. Come on, with someone who's cheating, remember anniversaries and try for a baby?
True, you got a point. But why would she say something like that?
She's trying to drive us apart.
Excuse me?
I didn't want to worry you, so I kept quiet. But she's been telling me to get divorced for a while now.
Really? But why does she dislike me so much?
Probably because she doesn't want to lose her son.
Oh.
I think it's partly because I'm an only child. She's always been overly attached to me. She bought me whatever I wanted. Threw big birthday parties every year with all the neighbors invited, and constantly worried about me. Even when I went out with friends, she'd demand to know who I was with, where I was going, and when I'd be back. It was tolerable when I was little, but even as a high schooler, she was trying to track my every move. It was honestly suffocating.
Oh no.
She was all smiles when you came over to meet her before we got married, but deep down, she was against it. I think it wouldn't have mattered who I married. She didn't want me to marry at all. To her, me starting my own family probably felt like I was being taken away from her.
So that's why she started to hate me?
Yeah, I think so. She likely told you that ridiculous story hoping you'd believe it and it'd cause a fight that would break us up.
Oh, that's awful. Do people really go that far?
She does. That's why I told you not to contact her or get involved.
Right.
By the way, when she served you that egg-filled cake despite your allergy, I told you to block her, didn't I?
You did, but she hadn't been messaging me anyway, and I thought it might be a problem if something important came up. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I know how sweet you are, so I get it. I could have explained things better too, but now you understand, right?
Yeah, I do.
Good. Today's our little girl's birthday, so no more gloomy talk. You must be exhausted. Get some rest.
Okay. I'm sorry for bringing that up. And thank you. River, do you have a moment?
Yeah, I just finished work.
This isn't really something I should bring up over texts, but since the baby is sleeping nearby, I'd rather not call.
What's up? Wait, don't tell me. Has she already said daddy?
Of course not. Are you stupid?
Right, but seriously, you sound annoyed. What's up? Missing me too much since we haven't seen each other? I'll be back next week, so hang in there, okay?
Don't bother coming back.
Whoa, you're seriously mad. What happened?
Take a moment and think about it.
Postpartum depression, maybe?
No.
But hey, it's pretty common, isn't it? One of my coworkers said his wife had it, and she was super irritable all the time.
That's not it.
Are you sure? Could it be sleep deprivation from the baby crying?
I said it's not that.
Okay. Don't get so upset. I read online that postpartum hormones can mess with emotions and make women unstable. My coworker also said his wife lashed out at him constantly after their baby was born. Man, it's tough being a guy. We work hard for the family, and then we get yelled at by our wives. If you're feeling irritable from postpartum stuff, that's fine. But don't take it out on me, okay?
Do you think you're being funny?
I'm not teasing. I'm just worried about you.
No one who's genuinely worried talks like that.
Okay, seriously. I have no idea what's going on. Did I do something to upset you?
You're incredible at playing dumb. You know that? I'm not even mad anymore, just impressed. Remember when I told you about your mom?
The part about her saying I have a kid? Is this about that?
Exactly.
I already explained that was a lie. You even said you believed me.
At the time, I didn't think you were a complete scumbag, so I trusted you. But then, I saw this.
What the hell is this?
It's a family photo of you, your other woman, and a kid having a great time together.
Are you seriously accusing me of cheating because of this picture?
Of course. It's undeniable with this evidence. You can't talk your way out of it.
This is a misunderstanding.
Then who's the woman in the photo? You look pretty cozy with her. And the boy holding your hand? He looks just like you.
She's just a friend, and the boy isn't mine.
Oh, really? Since when do just friends take kids to a theme park together? It looks like a couple and their child to me.
Wait, how exactly did you even get this picture?
Melissa hired a private investigator to look into it.
A private investigator? When did she...
At first, I didn't believe your mom's story. But she didn't seem like she was lying, so I had to find out the truth.
I've always treated you well, and now you're doing this to me? This is way out of line. Why won't you believe me?
The Riverside Apartments.
What's that?
Oh, you don't know? It's the place where you and your other family are currently living together. Already showing signs of dementia in your 30s? You should get checked.
That's ridiculous. I have no idea what you're talking about. Why do I have to put up with this nonsense? I don't even know what the Riverside Apartment is, and I'm not cheating.
Still lying, huh? I have photos of you entering the apartment with her. But since you'd probably just make more excuses, how about this? A photo of you two kissing.
You've got to be kidding me.
We're getting a divorce. I'll be asking for alimony and child support too.
Damn it! What a hassle. I was so close to scoring big money. That stupid old mother of mine ruined everything.
What are you talking about?
Well, since it's all out in the open now, I might as well tell you. I married you for your mom's inheritance.
What?
You're the daughter of a wealthy man. Your father passed away and your mother has cancer. I figured if I waited a little, I'd get a massive payout.
So that's why you got close to me?
Exactly. Why else would I marry someone as country bumpkin as you?
Country bumpkin?
Yeah, when I first met you, you were so dull, dressed in those outdated clothes. Your hair was frumpy, and honestly, you weren't my type at all.
You actually thought that?
Of course. Do you think a good-looking guy like me would be interested in someone as boring as you?
You're the worst.
But then I heard you were the daughter of an affluent family, and suddenly it was worth it.
Affluent? My dad did run a business, but I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, the real estate business, right? Your dad was well known in the industry for owning multiple real estate management companies and being very wealthy.
It's true he managed several properties when he was alive.
And your mom inherited all that wealth after he passed, right? When I heard she had cancer and didn't have much time left, I thought I just needed to wait a bit longer for a fortune to come my way.
This is unbelievable.
I held up my end of the deal and pretended to be the perfect husband for 5 years. It was torture, honestly.
I trusted you until I saw those photos. This is so messed up.
Ugh, I was so close. But now it's all ruined. I want my 5 years back.
You're disgusting. If that's how you feel, why did you even have a baby?
Because when we split, I could claim child support.
Don't tell me you're planning to fight for custody.
Of course I am. You're not working, so you can't raise her.
You're using your own child as a tool for money? That's despicable.
Say whatever you want. I'm not giving up custody.
You've got to be kidding me. There's no way I'm letting someone as vile as you take my baby.
Then I guess we'll just have to fight it out in court. Not that it'll matter. You're bound to lose.
Bring it on. By the way, about the other woman, your mom mentioned she's your ex. If your son is 5 years old, that means you were cheating even before we got married, right?
And that's right. Actually, we never even broke up.
You're such trash. And about the time with the eggs, you knew about my allergy and still told your mom I loved cake, even assuring me it was egg-free.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I told you allergies are life-threatening. Do you realize I ended up in the hospital because of that?
Yeah, your face swelled up like a balloon. It was hilarious.
You're disgusting. I was in so much pain. After just one bite, my mouth started tingling and then my throat swelled shut. I couldn't breathe and I thought I was going to die.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
It was. For those few minutes before the ambulance came, I felt like I was suffocating. I was terrified I'd never breathe again. The paramedics saved me with an oxygen mask, but even during treatment, it was hard to breathe. I had to stay overnight on an IV, suffering the entire time. Since then, I've been too scared to even look at food with eggs in it. Because of your malice, I almost died and I'm traumatized now.
I wanted you to think my mom hated you, so it had to be done.
That doesn't justify what you put me through.
Well, worst case scenario, if you had died, I'd still get the insurance payout.
Wait. Are you saying you knew my allergy could kill me and did it anyway?
Exactly.
You're vile.
I don't care what happens to you. The only thing that matters is money.
I can't believe this. I'm done talking to you. It makes me sick. You'll be hearing from my lawyer about alimony and child support. From now on, talk to her.
I already told you I'm not giving up custody, so it's you who will be paying me. Oh, and I'm taking half the house as part of the property settlement.
That house? The one I inherited from my father? In my name? You have no claim to it.
Don't give me that crap. We're married, so half of it is mine. Same with your savings.
You're delusional.
The house is in a prime location. It's worth at least $1 million. And your savings? With your dad's inheritance, you must have plenty.
I'm not giving a single cent to a piece of trash like you.
It doesn't matter. Once we get married, half of everything became mine. If it weren't for your life insurance payout, I'd be swimming in way more cash by now.
For your information, inheritance isn't considered shared property.
What?
You're obsessed with money, but clearly clueless about how it works.
That's a lie. You're so wrong.
It's not a lie. Inherited assets don't count as shared marital property. Only wealth built during the marriage through mutual effort is shared, but inheritance is treated as personal property.
But we're married, so shouldn't everything be shared?
That's a big misunderstanding on your part. For example, money I earned after we got married or a house we bought together would count as shared property, but anything I inherited from my parents doesn't.
I didn't know there were such specific rules.
Even if you didn't know, that's how the law works. Inheritance is something designated for an individual through wills and legal procedures, so it's not considered shared property. Even after marriage, inherited assets are protected as personal property.
So that means I get nothing?
Exactly. No matter how much you want money, I have no obligation to give you anything my father left me.
That's ridiculous. I've lived with you for 5 years. I have rights.
Only to assets we acquired together during the marriage. Everything else is off limits to you.
Damn it.
Why don't you ask a lawyer? Then it'll be even clearer how little you know. Anyway, don't forget about the alimony and child support you'll need to pay.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, and as for you intentionally serving me food with eggs despite knowing about my allergy, I'll be filing a formal complaint with the authorities.
Are you kidding me?
You admitted it over text, and your mom is willing to testify.
Wait, that's going too far.
No, it's not. I could have died because of what you did.
Maybe I went a little too far, but I didn't mean it like that. Please, don't get the police involved.
It's absolutely necessary. Intentionally exposing someone to an allergen is a serious crime.
A crime? Isn't that exaggerating?
That mindset is exactly why it's dangerous. Deliberately making someone ingest an allergen can qualify as assault under the law.
But do we really have to make it a legal issue?
Yes, we do. When I had that allergic reaction, I genuinely thought I was going to die. And you laughed about it, calling me hilarious earlier. Casually joking about putting people in danger is downright malicious.
Oh, come on, I just went a bit overboard.
This isn't something you can brush off as a bit overboard. People who take allergies lightly need to face consequences to ensure it doesn't happen again.
You can't be serious about involving the police.
Why not? You broke the law, and it's only fair you face the consequences. You're the one who treated my life like it was worthless.
All right. I'm sorry, but please, no police.
Too late.
Fine, I'll break up with her. I'll focus on you and the baby from now on. Isn't that enough?
Not even close, you idiot.
Stella?
I don't ever want to see your disgusting face again.
I thought you loved me.
I didn't know then that you were such a pathetic excuse for a human being.
True love means accepting someone for who they are. Your feelings were shallow all along.
And you think you get to lecture me about love? If I could, I'd sew your mouth shut so you'd never speak again.
You sound like a psycho. But think about the baby. Don't you feel bad for her, not having a father?
A father like you is worse than no father at all. No matter what you say, I have no intention of taking you back.
Please, I'm begging you. I don't want to be arrested and I don't want to pay all that money.
Too bad. You made this mess, so you'll have to deal with it.
No way.
Anyway, it's time for the feeding, so the rest will be handled through my lawyer. Bye.
Wait, Stella. Ugh, my entire plan is ruined.
River was arrested for assault and fined as part of his sentence. Despite his desperate attempts to avoid a divorce, with the help of my lawyer, I successfully ended the marriage and gained full custody of my daughter. River was ordered to pay alimony and was also required to pay child support. The other woman couldn't support her son on her income alone, so she moved back in with her parents. They're making her work in their factory until she can get her life back together. As for River, he agreed to pay his share in installments of $2,000 per month. In that situation, he couldn't bring himself to marry the other woman, and in the end, they broke up. Meanwhile, rumors of his attempted marriage fraud and his deliberate attempt to harm me with allergens spread throughout his workplace. His colleagues turned against him, and he was forced to quit under pressure. He now lives in a small apartment, scraping by with day labor jobs, though most of his earnings go toward his debts. I've heard he eventually fell behind on rent and was evicted. With no friends to rely on, he now lives under the bridge, living a day-to-day existence. It's ironic that someone who once dreamed of marrying into a wealthy family for a life of comfort was ended up struggling to survive. As for me, I've started a new chapter in my life. Thanks to a connection through my sister, I secured a job and have been steadily building a better future. I fully intend to ensure River continues paying child support. He should face the consequences of his actions and live every day with regret for what he's done.
I really can't believe it. I can't believe you missed it. I can't believe an ingrate like you is my sister. Why didn't you come to Mom's funeral? Funeral? I don't know anything about that. When did she die? The day before yesterday. She took such good care of you. You ungrateful bitch. There's no way I would go. Are you serious? I tried to call you several times, but it said it was a disconnected number. I never received a call. Maybe you called my old number? The one with the 33 at the end? Oh, come on. I told you I changed my cell phone. Sorry, I forgot. If it's an unused number, you should at least use your head and remember. You could have just texted me. I was in a hurry. I didn't even think of that. Were you a pallbearer? Who else is there? It was a lot of work. I did everything, and I mean everything. It was really hard. I got tired of dealing with relatives and stuff. You weren't there for Dad's funeral, so it was just me and Mom. It couldn't be helped. I was in the hospital. What are you trying to say? That we're even. Why are you so unconcerned? Your mother is gone. Aren't you sad? Not at all. How is that possible? Mom died. How can you be so cold-hearted? Don't you at least want to rush over to her right now to offer some flowers or something? Since when did you become so cold-hearted? Since when did you become such a big liar? I don't even know who to give the flowers to. What? What are you talking about? I just saw Mom. What? I thought someone looked like her, so I called out to her, and it turned out to be Mom. I was surprised to see her in New York, but she seemed to be in a hurry, so we didn't have time to talk. What? There's no way. She was even cremated. Who did you burn? Did you have a dream? Are you okay? I can't believe you can't even recognize your own mother. It's impossible for a dead person to be in New York. Or did you see a ghost? I don't get it. There's no way I would tell such a bald-faced lie. That's why I'm surprised. If it's a prank, why don't you come clean now? Then why don't you come see the remains? That would make you believe it. You're not going to know who it is when you're looking at the ashes. I know, but... Then what was the cause? It was an accident. If she was sick, I would have told you earlier. But it was so sudden. And that was the day before yesterday. That's impossible. Laura, maybe you're tired. Or maybe you're mentally ill. No, I have fun every day. And I have a lot of free time. I'm worried about you because you say a lot of strange things. Why don't you go to a doctor? Maybe the shock of hearing about your mother's death has made you crazy? I'm perfectly sane. You're the one who's crazy enough to go to a funeral for someone who you aren't related to. You should go to a hospital. I'm not trying to fight with you. At least come home to offer your condolences. I don't want to. It's a waste of money. You can't even pay for the trip to Boston? Mom won't rest in peace with a daughter like you. She's not dead. She still has her feet on the ground. She's really gone. Oh, so there's no inheritance or anything? Of course not. It's like she was barely getting by. Oh well. You were counting on something like that? It'd be nice if there was, right? Forget it. I'll take care of the rest. Bye. Call me when you find the inheritance. I don't know what you call this kind of thing. The thing where you get a memento? You mean heirlooms? I guess the name doesn't really have a twist to it. I'll take the clothes and watch for now. I'm her daughter, so it's okay if I take them, right? What? You're back? I'm free to come to my parents' house whenever I want. Are you out somewhere? I have to go to the city office and the bank and take care of all kinds of stuff. I have to do it all by myself because you wouldn't come home. You disrespectful bitch. I see. Where did you hide the mad money? I can't find it all. Why do you need that? Because it's half and half too, right? We're the only 2 kids. It disappeared with the funeral expenses. How much do you think it cost? I thought you would at least give me some money for the trip. You have at least that much, don't you? Oh, you have the death certificate and everything. I thought you were lying. Of course not. I asked around the neighborhood. They all said they were at the funeral, so you weren't lying. You really had your doubts? Yeah, I did. I guess I was wrong about the person I saw. She's really gone. Yes, she is. I've been telling you that from the beginning. I know some of my friends went. I should thank them. Do that. So, how much insurance is there? Are you in that kind of trouble? Why do you think so? Because you keep talking about money. I'm just checking. You want to take what you can get, don't you? They say that money is the biggest problem in situations like this. I wanted to get it out of the way. Unfortunately, she didn't have any. No way! I bet you couldn't afford to pay the premiums. It's a lonely old age, isn't it? Maybe one of us should have gotten married and given her some grandkids or something. Being single at 35 is definitely a sin. What are you talking about? You're only 2 years older than me. Being single at 33 is a sin enough. I love my job. And by job, you mean being an unsuccessful theater actress? I hear you're basically working part-time. Well, yeah, so it wouldn't hurt to have some money. Well, that's too bad. It was all I could do to pay for the funeral. Still, I didn't know she had such a nice watch. I heard she bought it with Dad's insurance money. She said she wanted to be able to have him with her all the time. She was more of a romantic than I thought. I didn't know that. She must have taken very good care of it. It's still beautiful. You want it? Take it. You sure? Go ahead. I'll give you half of the money after I get rid of the house. But it will take some time. I don't even know if it will sell. Okay, got it. Do you believe me now? Sort of. I mean, with this much evidence to back it up? I'll be home in about 2 hours. Do you want to stay? No, I'm busy, so I'm gonna go. Okay, don't be a stranger. Okay. By the way, when are you moving to Brooklyn? Huh? You bought a nice apartment. I'm so jealous that you and Mom live together. I want to be part of it. What are you talking about? Mom's gone. You realized that, didn't you? I thought you finally grasped the truth. Have you lost your mind again? One of my classmates is a total weirdo. What are you talking about? There's this woman who goes to people's funerals and doesn't even bring flowers, but just chows down and leaves. That's terrible. What about it? I heard from a friend from school that she was there at the funeral, so I thought I'd thank her when I went home the other day. So I went to see her. Wow, what a sense of duty. And she didn't disappoint me. She's a weirdo. What? She took a picture of inside the coffin. Huh? Oh my god, when did she do that? She said they were told that Mom was badly injured in the accident and not to open the casket. It seemed like they were trying to scare everyone. but that didn't seem to work on the weirdo. Instead, it made her want to open it to see something scary. A delinquent's behavior is hard for ordinary people to understand. And then she showed me the picture.
Are you trying to say that the face is different?
It's a different person. It wasn't Mom.
Sometimes their face swells up and they look like a different person. She was badly injured in the accident, so it's only natural that her face looked different from when she was alive.
But that one is too different. She didn't lose that much weight.
You haven't seen her for a while, so you don't know her.
The lady next to me, she said she was as plump as ever right before.
Different people see things differently.
What are you hiding?
You're the one who's suspicious.
Whose funeral was it?
Will you stop it? I'm still recovering from the loss of my mother. I can't believe how much she changed from the incident either. It's hard to believe that was Mom, but there's no mistake. Don't be weird.
I knew you wouldn't admit it, so I checked it all out.
What can an unemployed person do?
Even if I'm unemployed, I have a lot of friends, theater people.
What's a few people with a lot of free time going to do?
You don't know how strong a bunch of bored people can be, do you? After I found Mom in Queens, I had one of my junior troop mates follow her.
What? What's that? I didn't know that.
I didn't tell you. She got in a taxi bound for Brooklyn, so I hurriedly got my friend in the taxi. Anyway, I gave him all the money I had.
Yeah, so? What's the point of following someone who wasn't Mom? What a waste of money.
Really? I confirmed she went into a small apartment in Brooklyn, a person from Boston. If she was going to Brooklyn, it would be a trip, right? Then she would usually stay in a hotel, right?
I don't know, maybe that person went to a friend's house.
Well, we know where she is.
You're wasting your time.
So, here's the great part.
Enough. I don't have time for your delusions. I guess you do when you have nothing to do but fantasize. I'm sorry, I'm busy.
I'm almost done. Just hear me out. That weirdo friend says that the woman in the coffin looks just like the homeless woman who used to live in front of a supermarket.
You know, who'd remember a homeless woman's face? She's just talking shit.
Don't take a weirdo for granted. She even begs the homeless for food. She's hated even in that neighborhood.
What?
The one who gave her the most was a homeless person named Daisy. She insists that's the person in the coffin. She said she remembered her face because she was so beautiful for a homeless person. So she took a picture of the person in the coffin and kept a record of it. So she kept proof that the person in the coffin was Daisy.
What kind of evidence is that? Who would believe such a delinquent statement?
That's right, she's been involved with the police many times. She said if she went, they wouldn't believe her.
That's for sure.
So I decided to go.
What?
The person in that coffin wasn't my mother. I saw her and I confirmed that she lives in Brooklyn. That's all you need to know.
You're an idiot. That's not enough to get them to move. You're not as bad as a delinquent, but you're a bored theater group member with no social credibility either. There's no way the police will investigate such a delusional story.
I wonder. We also got fingerprints from the person who lives in Brooklyn.
Huh?
Well, I just picked up a discarded plastic bottle.
That's illegal.
I just picked up trash.
You want money? How much to keep your mouth shut?
That's a fat insurance payout, huh? I mean, are you going to admit it?
Just tell me how much, then go the hell away.
I don't want your money.
You wanted it so bad before.
If I didn't act like that, there would have been no reason for me to come over to the house.
Did you do it on purpose?
Yes, I did. I'm still an actress. I'm not famous, though. I looked like a spoiled sister looking for inheritance or insurance money, didn't I?
If you don't want the money, what do you want?
The truth. I want the truth.
If I tell you, will you keep your mouth shut?
Okay.
Really?
If any of my relatives become a criminal, it would screw up my future.
That's true.
So, how did it happen?
It was the middle of the night. We were at the scene of an accident involving a homeless woman. It was a hit-and-run accident, and there was no one around. I panicked and tried to call an ambulance. Mom stopped me. "Why?" "This is me," she said. She wanted me to pretend she was dead. So I did as Mom said. I had a funeral and pretended she was dead. "So why? Pretending to be dead with someone else's body? That's like some kind of a plot from a novel. What did she want to do?" Mom was in a lot of debt. I was helping her pay her bills, but she was borrowing from suspicious sources too. She kept paying it back, but it just wouldn't go away. Why would she have debt? Well, it was the usual drinking and gambling. She was out drinking every night and playing pachinko until they closed. Why didn't you stop her? Couldn't you have done something about it before it got so bad? I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She's so stubborn in her old age. I see, but that doesn't mean this is a good idea. I know, but she's even been going and borrowing money in my name. They even came to my office to collect. There was no way I could rely on you, a poor theatre group actress. I had no choice. But you know what? Oh, it's okay for you, right? Just ignore your parents. Chasing your dreams, doing what you love, and I'm the only one who's getting the short end of the stick. Couldn't you have done something about it? Or didn't you stop her? You're in no position to talk. You left Mom and me and went off to do what you wanted. And that's what got me in this mess. I really feel bad, you know? That's the truth. Are you satisfied now? If you want to go to the police, go ahead. Yeah, I'll go. Huh? Wouldn't you usually say you're not going? No, I usually wouldn't, because everything you just said is a lie. Where do you get that? Mom told me everything. I don't know what she said, but she's lying. She's trying to make me look bad to protect herself. She's the kind of woman who gets into a lot of debt and tries to avoid it by pretending to be sick. She doesn't mind at all making her daughter look bad. You're the one who tried to get the insurance money by pretending that your mother died. It was also you who sent her away to a small apartment in Brooklyn. Don't be fooled by the delusions of an old woman. Mom was crying. She said she didn't want to do it. She said it was horrible to the person who died and that she couldn't face me. Just leave me alone. Bye. That's not how it works. She's going to have to live in hiding from now on. She doesn't have long to live, so who cares? That's terrible. I never realized how controlling you were. I had no idea. It's definitely my fault for chasing my dreams and not taking care of my family. So I'll take responsibility and expose your sins. My sins? Everything you're saying is just a fantasy. What proof do you have? You're right. Mom's so mechanically challenged, she can't even use a smartphone. But the memento Dad left her. Did you know that she could use the voice recorder? Huh? Do you know why I'm holding out on you when I have conclusive evidence? Because you're her daughter, for Christ's sake. Where's the voice recorder? I took it. I didn't want Mom to be a target. Give it to me. I'm not giving it to you. I shut it when I heard it. Bitch, if you want to live, you're going to have to do what I say. You're a person who doesn't exist in this world. Take this money and go? That's... How is she supposed to live with only 50,000? If she doesn't have a social security number or identification, she can't even work. What a pain in the ass. Huh? Of course I wished she would just go away and die somewhere. She doesn't have long to live anyway, and it's hard for her feeling guilty even if she lives. So just give her 50,000 to play around with and have fun till she dies. What are you? I don't even want to think of you as my sister. You don't have to. I don't even consider you my sister either. You did all this for a mere 360,000 in insurance money. Mere? This money will put an end to a life of being chased by loan sharks. Of course I was desperate. But that doesn't mean you can't tell the difference between what's right and wrong. If I could, I wouldn't be doing it. If you hadn't run into that old hag, it would have all worked out. Oh, this really sucks. I did everything I could to keep you from finding out, and you just happened to get in the way. I know you lied about calling me before the funeral. You didn't want me to see what was in the casket. That's right. I went to a lot of trouble to get my relatives not to call you, okay? And now it's all for nothing. Their insurance money will be returned. I don't have it anymore. I paid back the loans. Not having the money won't solve the problem. It'll go to court and the police will get you. Please, will you help me? I don't think so. It's easier to hide in jail than play tag with the loan sharks. You little shit. You were always a drag. I never respected you either. You're always so cynical with your empty eyes. I stayed away from our house because of you, but now I regret it. I hate myself for not noticing what was happening to Mom. If I'd noticed sooner, none of this would have happened. Well, where shall I run away to? You don't have any more money, do you? Yes, I do. I sold our parents' house. What? Of course, they're gone, so see you later. Wait! Did she think she could escape from the police? If so, she's pretty stupid, and getting caught in one day is even more stupid. I didn't observe the trial, so I don't know much about it. It looks like she's going to be in prison for some type of crime. I think she's guilty of insurance fraud and falsifying the insurance documents. I got my parents' house back safely. However, there is no way I can go back to my parents' house because of the neighbors' prying eyes. I sold my parents' house and moved in with my mother in New York. My weirdo classmate and I held a small funeral for the homeless woman. My mother couldn't disobey my sister. I asked her why. She said she had been threatened with harm by Laura. I was being protected without knowing it. I feel my mother's strong love for me now. This time I will protect my mother.
Hey, sis. Your husband won't be coming home today, okay? Did you know that? Uh-huh. How did you know about that? Because he's spending the night with me. What do you mean? He left the house saying he was going on a business trip today. That's what I meant. I'm telling you that your husband and I are together. You're so dumb. That's why you lost your husband to me. What are you really saying? By the way, I'm going to get not only your husband but also that house. So get the hell out of there. I don't know what you're talking about. You're not a very fast learner. I have to explain everything from the beginning, don't I? Will you listen to me? Yes, please. Your husband and I are having an affair. You're lying. Well, listen to me. So you see, he wants to leave you and marry me. So I'm going to move into that house, and you'll have to move out in the near future. Do you understand? I understand what you're saying, but it never occurred to me that he would do something like that behind my back, so... Well, you don't expect that would happen to your own husband. Don't get down. I still can't believe it. I'll have to question him when he gets home. He and I love each other. Please don't be too hard on him. I had no idea, by the way. Because we just started dating recently. Oh, really? Yes, we did. So? What do you mean, recently? Don't be shocked, okay? Since half a month ago, he came to my salon to see me. Oh, yeah? Wait, what? Is there something you want to tell me? No, nothing. Tell him I want to talk to him tomorrow, so tell him to leave early. Yes, I'll let him know, ma'am. Stop it. You're making me uncomfortable. I'm sorry. I'll see you later. Bob, have you finished working?
Janet, yup. It's tough to do walk-in sales. I'm exhausted.
I hear you.
You texted me earlier. Was it something urgent?
Oh yeah, are you alone right now?
Huh? Alone in a small bed in a small hotel? Why are you asking me that?
No, Susan called me earlier and said she's staying with you tonight.
What? Your sister?
Yes, she says she's staying with you tonight and you're having an affair.
Huh? That's ridiculous. I haven't seen her since our wedding. If anything, I don't even remember what she looks like. That's terrible.
Sorry, I knew it. I wonder who she's confusing you with.
Oh.
What? Do you have any idea?
Maybe. I have a cousin, Bobby, who looks like me.
What? There's someone like that? I've never met him. Was he at our wedding?
Yeah, he's been traveling around the world since he was young, so he wasn't at our wedding either. He wasn't in the States.
Then I must not know him either. But isn't this Bobby overseas? Is he in the States now?
Mom said he came back to the States recently, maybe a month ago.
But how could she have mistaken?
He used to impersonate me a lot in the past. He even took my girlfriend.
Do you guys look alike that much? Then she might not even notice. But I wonder why he is doing this.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's after.
Well, I'm glad you're not having an affair.
There's no way I would do that.
I know. Sis, can't you just move out? I've been trying to reach you. What? Are you going to whine about your husband being taken away from you? I'll take care of it. No, I'm not. You're not falling for something, are you? Are you okay? Huh? What are you talking about? He wouldn't trick me, would he? You're the one who's being tricked. By the way, are you going to move out of that house soon? I'm not talking about moving. I'm talking about you having an affair with my husband. Oh yeah, he's crazy about me, so give him to me. Give him to me? You haven't changed since you were a child. It's frustrating that you're married with a husband who makes a lot of money. I'll take whatever I can get. He doesn't make that much money. He just changed the job recently. Huh? What are you talking about? You live in such a big house. Even the house isn't. Soon, I'll be his wife in the big house. Well, it looks like you won't listen to anything I have to say. Just get out of there. Whatever you say. If you understand, fine. Bye. Bob, are you okay on WhatsApp right now?
Oh, I was just about to text you too.
What? What's wrong?
Yeah, I asked Mom about Bobby.
What? And?
Well, it seems he's married to a foreigner overseas and is back in the US to work because of the recession.
What? He's married? And working?
He was living like a pimp when he was here, and he's not necessarily working in the US this time either. Susan is single and the owner of an aesthetic salon, right? She must have some money.
Well, since she doesn't have any employees, she must have some disposable income. Not quite wealthy, but...
I think she's in danger. I think she's being targeted.
I don't know if she'll listen to me if I tell her that. She doesn't listen to anyone. She doesn't even know about her house, and she just says she'll have the house and wants me to get out.
Oh, really? She's got it all wrong, doesn't she?
She's insisting that I leave. Are we really going to move out now?
Yeah, I guess so. If something happens, we'll get in trouble with the landlord.
I wonder if she will understand if I explain it to her.
I don't know. Maybe we can just tell her that the house is a rental and we don't own it.
Well, that's actually what it is.
Yes, it's a little difficult to explain that this house belongs to an acquaintance who's posted overseas, and we're managing and living in it.
She's a really annoying sister.
I guess so.
Susan, hey. What the hell? What are you doing? You never left, so I thought I'd move in and kick you out. But still, isn't it a bit much to just send us your package? You're insane! Get the hell out of there! I don't mind leaving, but can you pay the rent? Huh? What rent? Of course, it's the rent for this house. What? You don't own the house? Are you renting? Yes, it is. We both work, so we can afford it. But it must be a lot of money for you. What? You should just move out and I'll pay for it with him. About that, does he have money? What are you talking about? You know your husband's income, don't you? It's easy to pay when he makes $20,000 a month, right? What? $20,000 a month? What? Why are you so surprised? Oh, you don't even know your husband's monthly income? You guys are done, aren't you? That's not the point. Is that true? I don't know. I won't tell you. Come on, stop goofing around. Anyway, I'm moving into the house, so pack your stuff and get out. I understand. I should be moving out. I know where I'm going to live next, and I'll move out as soon as I'm ready. What? You're very understanding. You can do it. I'll talk to the landlord. Okay, I'm counting on you. Bob, is this a good time to text you?
Yeah, I'm just on my lunch break.
Susan sent her stuff to our house.
What? What kind of stuff?
She's moving in, and she wants me to move out.
Oh my God, what are we going to do? We have to move out.
Oh yeah, I called the landlord and told him what happened.
What did he say?
As long as we continue to pay rent and manage the place as before, it'll be fine.
I see. Still, I wonder if she can pay the rent.
She says your monthly income is $20,000.
$20,000? Isn't that in euro, not dollars?
No way.
That's a joke, but I think he earns about $20,000 a year. It's a low-cost country.
We'll have to talk to Bobby once to find out what he thinks he's getting at Susan for.
Yes, that's right. And then we have to tell the truth to Susan.
For now, we have to move out first.
Yeah, that's right. Let's move into that property you mentioned before.
Okay, I'll check with their real estate agencies.
Okay, thanks.
Sis, I'm moving in there tomorrow. Yeah, that's fine. I've already moved out. Well, that's pretty fast for a slowpoke like you. So, I have something to say to you. What? You still have something to say? Your husband is mine. You've got it all wrong. Don't you understand? You're getting tricked. I was wondering what you were going to say. That you're mad at me for taking your husband away from you? What is this? You are making me feel bad. You need to listen to what I have to say. What? Who are you dating now? Who is it? Tell me his name. Huh? You forgot your own husband's name, you senile old bag. My boyfriend is your husband, Bob. I knew it. What do you mean I knew it? You must have lost your mind after I took him away from you. You know, my husband's name is Bob, not Bobby. What? What are you talking about? I saw him at the wedding. There's no way I could be wrong. Bob says this Bobby is his cousin. Cousin? But his face! They look so much alike you'd think they were twins. That's absurd! And this Bobby has been living abroad for a long time and has a foreign wife there. You're the one who is having an affair. What? It's not funny. Sorry. And since the economy isn't good over there, he came back to the US a month ago to work. Even though he has a monthly income of $20,000? That's a lie too. He said he makes $20,000 a year at most. You must be kidding. I'm sorry, but it's not a lie. You're being deceived. Then he wants to divorce his wife and be with me. I heard he was happy that they are going to have a baby soon. What about living together at your house? He's planning to invite his family to the US to live with him soon. What about the co-signer for the consumer loan? Huh? I don't know about that. You can't easily agree to something like that. Because he needed the money to start a new business. Hey, that's not what I expected. What should I do? Where is he? When did you last see him? Is he with you? He hasn't seen me lately. He says he's busy. You're in big trouble. Anyway, I'll call you again. You look for him. Okay. Bob, I found out something terrible.
Janet, it's a new revelation over here too.
What? What? But I'll tell you first. Bobby is borrowing money from a consumer loan company with Susan as a co-signer.
What? That's not good.
What kind of information do you have?
Well, I checked with my mom, and she said his wife had just given birth, and he went back to his home overseas.
What? What about the debt and Susan?
I don't know either.
Sorry, what's going to happen?
I'm sure she will have to repay the debt.
It's terrible.
Really, he has a child abroad. He's got money, and I feel sorry for Susan.
I don't know what to say to her.
Let's talk in person.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Sis? Susan, where are you now? Your salon is closed. What happened? I closed my salon. I can't open for business because debt collectors came.
What?
So, I was thinking of going to his house overseas. What? What do you mean? Then, I was thinking of kicking his wife out and living with him. Don't be ridiculous. You were cheated. He told me he'd leave his wife and we'd be together. That he'd marry me. Wake up. And you said his house, but you don't know where it is, do you? But I was able to identify it on a social networking site. I just sent him a DM. He said he's on his way to see me. Hey, are you serious? Yes, I'm serious because he said he loved me. He said he was leaving his wife. I don't know what to say anymore. Okay, go ahead. Go and find out what's really going on. Huh? What's with that tone? Do you really think I'm going to be crushed? I didn't mean it like that. Well, okay. I'll be on my way. Don't do anything rash. She followed him overseas, and apparently she went to his house there. When his wife found out what happened, she got mad and stabbed him. He was not killed, but the police were involved, and it was reported on the news. She returned to the US and sold her salon to pay off her debts, but she is short of money. She's now working in a brothel. Bobby, on the other hand, is divorced from his wife and is demanded alimony. He has been unable to work due to the after effects of the stab wounds and is having trouble making ends meet. Zoe, it's so unfair. Stella, what's wrong? I'm talking about the guy you brought today. Oh, you mean my fiancé? That's right. What the hell is going on? I can't believe a woman like you got engaged to such a perfect man. Excuse me? A woman like me? That's a terrible thing to say. Unlike me, you're boring and ugly. How on earth did you get him? Did someone introduce him to you? We got to know each other through work. He used to be a business partner of mine. He proposed to me recently. Oh my God, it's really unfair. He works for a prestigious and well-known company, and he's some kind of elite, isn't he? Yeah, he works for a big company. And he's so handsome. It's not fair that you're marrying that kind of guy. Whatever. Anyway, how could you show up at our parents' house today with such a nonchalant face? What? What do you mean? You haven't forgotten, have you? About what you did 3 years ago? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. You don't remember what you did to me? Oh, are you still holding on to something from way back then? I couldn't help it then. He even said I was the better choice. It's because you keep flirting with him. I was about to get married to my ex 3 years ago. But out of nowhere, you stole my fiancé. I'll never forgive you for what you did. It wasn't my fault. It's your fault for feeling secure after your engagement. Why is it my fault? Both Dad and Mom were furious too, remember? That's why they kicked you out of the house, isn't it? They're overreacting. They shouldn't get so angry just because I stole your fiancé. Of course they would react like that. Moreover, even though you stole away my fiancé, you broke up within less than a month, saying you were bored or something. It can't be helped. I just wanted to steal him from you. What? So you didn't like him from the beginning? I liked him at first, but once he became mine, I lost interest. Are you serious? Really, you just want everything that belongs to me. Since we were kids, whether it's clothes, shoes, or bags, you begged Dad and Mom to buy the same things as me. And when you couldn't get them, you even forcibly took them from me. It's just because I always want to be better than you. What? I'm more beautiful than you. I won't be satisfied unless I win everything against you. Not just what you have, but even the men that you date. Everything has to be better than you. What a selfish way of thinking. Please don't try to steal things from me anymore. You should try to get things on your own. But it's faster to take it from you. What? Even though you are so ugly for some reason, you are good at dating nice guys. So it's easier for me to steal guys from you. Jesus. Wait. Did you come to my parents' house today just to meet my fiancé? Bingo! I heard you are visiting parents' house to introduce your fiancé, so I hurried back. And as expected, you brought a handsome guy. So Zoe, give me his number. What? Just give me his number. Are you stupid? No way. Why not? You are trying to steal my fiancé again, aren't you? What? Of course not. I just want to get along a little, you know? We'll be family eventually, so it's not a big deal. No way. I'll make sure to invite you to the wedding, so please don't try to ruin my marriage. You are so mean. Say whatever you want. It's unfair that only you get to be happy. I want to get married and be happy too. If you want to be happy, then make an effort. Stop trying to take things from me. Find your own partner. Then, can you introduce me to your fiancé's friends? What? Just give me his number. I won't go after your fiancé, I promise. I already told you I wouldn't give you his contact. I'll officially send you a wedding invitation soon, so bye for now. Wait, Zoe! Zoe! Stop acting like you're better than me. I won't allow you to be the only one happy. I'll do whatever it takes to get close to your fiancé. Hey Zoe, long time no talk. Is now a good time? Hey, I'm busy with preparations for tomorrow's wedding. Can you please make it quick? I have something to tell you. What is it? I'm getting married. What? Really? Yes. Wow, congratulations. But that's quite sudden. Have you been dating someone? Well, I recently met someone. He seems to have fallen for me at first sight. And within less than a month of dating, he proposed to me. In a month? Really? Well, it just shows how charming I am, right? I'm so beautiful, unlike you. Okay, whatever. By the way, who do you think the guy is? Probably someone I don't know. Well, you actually know him quite well. He's handsome and has a prestigious background. Come on, Zoe, can't you figure it out? I don't know. We don't have many mutual friends because we went to different high schools and universities. Oh, come on, you know him, even though you pretend not to. No, really, I don't have a clue. Oh, well, too bad you won't have a wedding tomorrow. What? I'm marrying your fiancé. What? Oops, I made a mistake. I mean, your ex-fiancé. I'm sorry, Zoe. I stole your fiancé again. Wait a minute. I'm a bit confused. Are you saying my fiancé is marrying you? Exactly. You're joking, right? Or are you being delusional? Oh, my poor sister. I understand you don't want to accept reality. Unfortunately, I'm not being delusional. It's real. Your fiancé is mine now. Are you sure you're not confusing him with someone else? Stella, you've only met my fiancé once, right? There's no way I could be mistaken. He's handsome, so I remember his face and name perfectly. The man I'm marrying is your fiancé, for real. Are you sure about that? Yeah, soon I will be Mrs. Carter. Then how did you get close to my fiancé? Well, I happened to see him walking alone in the city, so I quickly chased after him and got his contact information. What? So I took a chance and asked him out on a date. He agreed so easily. We became quite close that very day. Even though he has a fiancé, we've been meeting almost every night. I'm sure he's captivated by my youth and beauty. I'm sorry. I still don't understand. Oh, you are so pathetic. I know you don't want to accept reality. You will be okay eventually. The wounds in your heart will heal. You will understand someday that I'm the one who's perfect for him. Hey, could you be misunderstanding something? I'm not misunderstanding anything. Zoe, you should give up on him. Aren't you frustrated? Not really. You're pretending to be strong again. It must be tough for you, having your fiancé taken by your sister twice. For the second time, your fiancé chose me. You should accept the reality that you are a loser. I don't think so. Hey, why haven't you introduced him to our parents if you're getting married? Huh? There's no need to introduce him. Why not? Why? Because he was your fiancé. Dad and Mom already know him well. Besides, if I mention taking your fiancé again, Dad will get angry, right? I've heard that his parents are strict too. Honestly, going to greet them seems like a hassle. No, I think our parents probably haven't met your fiancé yet. I think it would be good to properly introduce each other to both families. Come on, are you still saying that? You're so pathetic. Give up already and go find a new boyfriend. All right. This conversation has no end. By the way, are you coming to the wedding tomorrow? Oh my God, seriously? You're still saying that? What? I told you, you can't have a wedding. Hey, listen. How can you have a wedding without a groom? I'm going to completely destroy your happiness. Because that's what makes me happy. I think soon you'll get a message from him saying tomorrow's wedding is canceled. If you want him to be happy, just accept the reality, okay? What? My fiancé is right here next to me. What? Zoe, are you okay? Are you seeing hallucinations or something? No, it's not a hallucination. We're talking about tomorrow's wedding now. Huh? Wait a moment. What's going on? By the way, you mentioned you will be Mrs. Carter, right? Can you tell me your fiancé's full name? Ethan Carter. I knew it. What do you mean? Ethan is his older brother. Huh? Older brother? Yes. I don't get it. What do you mean? My fiancé's name is Sam Carter. Sam? What? The name is different? Yes. Ethan and Sam are brothers. It seems like the one who proposed to you was his older brother, Ethan. This can't be true. But they look like the same person. They look very similar because they're brothers. They're often mistaken for twins. But they have a 3-year age difference. And their personalities are completely different. This is unbelievable. Why did you tell me before that he had a brother? What? When I introduced my fiancé before, I think he mentioned having a brother. Did you not listen to him at all? I was captivated by his handsome face. I don't remember anything about a brother. Stella, it seems like you completely misunderstood. I thought something didn't add up in our conversation. Turns out, you were hitting on my fiancé's brother. My fiancé would never fall for you in the first place. I can't believe it was the wrong guy. I thought I managed to steal a fiancé from you. You were so desperate to steal my fiancé away that you didn't check properly. Well, even though it was a mistake, Ethan is handsome and getting married is a good thing, isn't it? Well, that's true, but there's meaning in stealing from you. It's disappointing that it was the wrong guy. You have a serious problem. I always want to be superior to you. I can't accept that my older sister's getting married before me and being happy. But he fell in love with you at first sight and proposed. Getting married within a month is a bit unusual thing to happen, but if you love him too, there's no problem, right? Well, now that you put it that way, I did manage to get a handsome guy. It's frustrating that it started as a mistake, but I'll go ahead and marry him. Well then, will you come to my wedding? Sure, I will. It's disappointing that you're getting married first, but eventually, I'll marry Ethan too. And I'll have a more luxurious wedding than you. All right, I'm looking forward to your wedding too. Well then, see you tomorrow. Zoe, it's totally different. What is? Ethan is not a perfect man at all. What are you talking about? Why are they so different even though they are siblings? Your husband works for a well-known company and is an elite, but his brother is just a part-timer. I didn't want to marry a part-timer even if he's handsome. Wait, did you not know his job? No, because I always thought he was your fiancé. But once you realized it was my fiancé's brother, didn't you ask what he does? Well, I was curious, but it seemed too late to ask. Even though he's someone you'll spend your life with? I never imagined he was a part-timer. They look so alike. I thought he was also an elite like your husband. Didn't I tell you before? I told you. Even though they look alike, their personalities are completely different. You've got to be kidding me. It's impossible to continue being married to a guy like that. So, you're already married to him, huh? I've been deceived. Ethan rushed into marriage because he was looking for someone to support him financially. Well, you're a full-time employee at least. If you work hard, you and Ethan can live off your salary. But that's impossible. What? I dreamt of being a housewife when I got married. So when Ethan proposed, I handed in my resignation at work. Oh. Zoe, what should I do? Figure it out yourself. I want a divorce if possible, but Ethan says there's no reason for a divorce and won't listen to me. Hey, how can I get a divorce? I don't know. Oh, I've come up with a good idea. What? How about swapping husbands? What? Don't be silly. It's not fair that you're always happy. You married an elite guy with a big salary, and I'm with a pimp. You chose him, so it can't be helped. No, it's different. If I knew he was a part-timer, I wouldn't have married him. It's all your fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this. You're an adult now. Take responsibility for your choices. Well then. Wait, Zoe! Zoe, help me! Don't ignore me. Answer the phone. Oh, you again. If it's about swapping husbands, I won't do that. No, it's not about that. I need your advice about something. What? I ended up living with him at his parents' house. Really? He's a part-timer. I quit my job and we have no money. We were discussing how we'll live from now on, so we ended up living with his parents. I see. Well, you're practically estranged from our parents. I guess you can only rely on your in-laws. That's the worst part. Why? Because my in-laws are extremely strict. They were surprised that I couldn't do housework properly. They said they'll teach me everything from scratch. I'm forced to do chores and cook every day. I don't even have time to hang out with friends. Well, isn't that good? Why do you say that? Every day feels like hell. You were spoiled growing up. It's a chance for you to toughen up. Don't say that. If I don't do something, I'll go crazy. I thought I had a handsome husband, but I never expected to end up living with in-laws like this. It's your fault for not knowing your partner properly. You should do your best. Why do you say that? I didn't do anything wrong. You didn't go to meet your husband's parents before getting married. If you had met them properly beforehand, you might have reconsidered the marriage. Not thoroughly getting to know Ethan and accepting the proposal, I think those are your mistakes. But I wanted to get married as soon as possible. I wanted to steal your fiancé as soon as possible that time. That's also a problem. You chose him because he was my fiancé, right? It turned out to be the wrong guy. If you've learned your lesson, you should stop trying to take what belongs to others. Whatever. I still want your husband. What? Wait, did you even read what I said? I'm divorcing Ethan. I've decided to marry your husband. No matter how much you want my husband, this time it won't go your way. Oh, really? We'll see about that. When a young and beautiful woman like me makes a move, I can win over any man. Are you serious? You're still trying to take what's mine? I'm going through so much. I won't allow only my sister to be happy. But you can't get close to my husband. What are you saying? There's no way, it's impossible. No man can resist my charm. I'll definitely steal your husband. But it's physically impossible. Right now, we're not in the US. What? My husband got a job overseas. What do you mean? I didn't hear anything about that. Why didn't you tell me such an important thing? There's no way I'd tell you. When will he come back? Probably we will live abroad for at least 2 years. No way! Do I have to endure this life for over 2 years? I'll be getting older during that time. I can't wait that long. There's no need to wait. I don't want to. Hey, can't he come back right away? That's not possible. We're here for his work. Where are you guys living now? I won't tell you. Why not? I don't think you would, but just in case you decide to desperately chase after us abroad, I won't tell you where we are. Well then, I'm busy, so see you. Wait, Zoe! Don't leave me alone! Zoe! Stella is unable to endure treatment from her parents-in-law. It seems she has proposed a divorce to Ethan again. However, Ethan refused to go through with the divorce, and Ethan and the in-laws treated her more strictly. She is now forced to live in an even more confined life than before. Nevertheless, my sister seems unwilling to give up on pursuing my husband. She persistently messages me about our location, so I finally blocked her recently. As for me, I am enjoying life overseas with my husband. I can't wait to build a family with him in a new environment. Hey, darling, do you have a minute? Something terrible happened.
Huh? Something terrible? Are you okay?
Since Christmas is coming soon, I thought I'd take the tree out of storage, but I slipped and the whole box fell. Both the tree and the decorations are completely ruined.
Oh, is that all?
What do you mean? It's Christmas, and we can't even put up the tree? That's the worst.
We can just buy a new tree.
Wait, really?
That tree was the one we bought before Emily was born, right? It's pretty old, and it was on its last legs anyway.
It was cheap, too.
So why don't we go buy a new tree this weekend? Emily can come with us.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's get a bigger tree this time. The house is bigger now than when we bought the last one, and I'm sure Emily will love it more if it's bigger.
Since we're replacing it, let's get a big, stylish, and cute one. It'll definitely boost the mood. There's so many cute trees these days.
You can pick whichever one you like. I can't believe it's already Christmas. The city's looking festive too. You hear Christmas songs everywhere you go.
Christmas is my favorite event of the year. It's so sparkly and romantic.
A lot of women love it, and kids too.
They get presents after all.
Exactly.
But it's not just about the presents. Winter's dark, cold, and kind of depressing, right? Just knowing Christmas is coming makes you look forward to winter, don't you think?
Yeah, it does feel exciting.
Right? I'll work hard on the decorations again this year.
I'm looking forward to it. You're making a big feast again this year, right? That's what I'm most excited about.
All right, I'll go all out. How about we get some nice drinks too?
Sounds good. By the way, I'm actually off this Christmas. Since it's a special occasion, why don't we go out as a family? We could go to that Christmas market you've always wanted to visit. I went once when I was single, and Christmas markets have such a special atmosphere. They're really fun. You walk around in the cold air, sipping hot chocolate, checking out all the shops. The stalls are filled with handmade ornaments and traditional Christmas items.
Oh yeah.
And at night, the whole market lights up with illuminations. It's like a scene from a movie. What do you think? Should we go as a family?
It sounds fun, but I don't think we need to go this year.
Wait, really? You've been wanting to go for so long.
Yeah, but I talked to my friend who went, and she said it wasn't that great. It's outdoors, so it's cold, and it's better not to take kids. Plus, it's super crowded with long lines at every store, and everything is really expensive.
I see. Then maybe we don't need to go there. But since it's Christmas, I still want to go somewhere.
Everywhere is packed at Christmas. We've got to prepare the feast too, so let's just stay home.
Yeah, I guess it will be crowded. I just wanted to take Emily somewhere.
Taking Emily would make it even harder. She doesn't like crowds anyway.
That's true.
So let's just go all out at home. Rather than using all our energy going out, I think it'll be more fun to celebrate at home as a family.
Yeah, you're right. That sounds better.
Right? Oh, how about we get the cake from somewhere nicer this year? Not a local place, but a famous shop downtown.
Wouldn't cakes from city shops be expensive?
It's fine once in a while, right? Let's treat ourselves for getting through this year.
You'll probably say the same thing and splurge on New Year's too.
That's a different story. There's this bakery I've been curious about. It was featured on TV before, and Emily said she wanted to try it. The cakes are super stylish and perfect for Instagram. And they're not just delicious, they're like works of art.
Really?
Yeah, especially their limited edition Christmas cake, which is decorated with snowflakes made of white chocolate. They're really particular about the ingredients too, using organic cream and fresh berries.
I see. Organic, huh?
Christmas only comes once a year, so I think we deserve to indulge a little, right? We've all worked hard this year.
Yeah, true. All right, let's get the cake from that place this year.
Let's do that. Emily will definitely love it. She's such a cake lover. Should I go ahead and make the reservation? It should still be in time.
Please do. I can't wait for the big day.
Thanks for shoveling the snow. Looks like we got quite a bit today.
Yeah, it was rough. I was shocked when I woke up this morning. There was barely any snow yesterday.
Has it stopped now?
It finally stopped. It's been years since we've had this much snow. There's a limit to how much snow you need for White Christmas, right?
Yeah. Lately, I've been feeling sad that we haven't had snow on Christmas, but too much snow is a problem too. I just saw on the news, it's a record-breaking snowfall.
I'm glad I have the day off today. If I had to go to work, it would have been such a hassle.
But since I left all the shoveling to you, you must be exhausted, right? Sorry about that.
It's fine. I don't get enough exercise, so it's actually a good workout.
Really? Is the shoveling going well?
I'm almost done with the front of the house.
I appreciate it. It's cold outside, isn't it? Hurry up and finish, then come inside. I'll have a warm drink ready for you to warm up.
But I'm going to do a bit more. I'll shovel the neighbors' driveways too.
Did they ask you to?
No, I'm just doing it on my own. Both our neighbors are elderly, so it's hard for them, right?
Ah, I see.
Just clearing their front steps would make a big difference.
Yeah, it's a good idea to help them out. They've given us vegetables and helped us out a lot.
Exactly. Remember those homegrown tomatoes the old man next door gave us this summer? They were so good.
Yeah, and his wife is great at making jam. She even brought over some homemade strawberry jam.
The lady across the street has helped us with the garden too. We're really lucky to have them.
This is a time for us to return the favor.
Definitely. And the snow's really heavy and wet this year. I don't think they could handle it without some muscle.
But don't overdo it, okay? Remember last year when you hurt your back carrying those heavy boxes during the big cleanup?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Please don't throw your back out on Christmas. We're really looking forward to the party, you know? I'd really rather not spend today nursing you, okay?
Yeah, I'll be careful. How's the feast coming along? Are you making progress?
All the prep is done. Now I just need to cut and cook everything.
What about the cake?
I'm about to go pick it up. I'll have Emily stay home. The trains are probably crowded and she'd get tired if she came along.
Got it. Heading downtown in this snow sounds tough. Are the trains even running?
I checked earlier and the line I'm taking seems fine. So I'm heading out now.
But isn't it a hassle? How about I drive and pick it up after I'm done shoveling?
No, it's okay. You've already used up your energy with the snow shoveling, so just relax at home. Plus, parking downtown is expensive, and since it's Christmas, I bet all the parking lots are full anyway.
Ah, I see. And the shop doesn't have parking, does it?
Yeah, so just focus on the snow shoveling. Make sure you help out the neighbors too. It looks like it's going to start snowing again tonight.
Got it. Leave it to me. Just check the stove before you head out.
Will do. All right, I'm heading out. Keep an eye on Emily, okay? I've already prepared her lunch, and she's about to take a nap, so she should be fine for a while.
Got it. I'll come back home once I'm done. Be careful and see you later.
Dad? Mom hasn't come back yet. Are you out too? Where did you both go?
Emily, you're awake?
Yeah. I woke up and neither you nor Mom were here.
You slept for quite a while.
Wow, you're right. It's already evening. Where are you, Dad?
I'm at your grandpa's place. After shoveling snow, I've been helping out with a few things here. I'll be home soon, so just wait a bit longer, okay?
Okay. What about Mom? She went out before I fell asleep, but she's still not back yet?
Mom went to pick up the Christmas cake. It's pretty far, so it's taking some time.
But why is it taking so long? I called her, but she didn't answer. I messaged her on WhatsApp too, but she hasn't replied.
Now that you mention it, it is pretty late.
She left the house before noon, didn't she?
That's strange. Maybe the train stopped because of the snow, but if that were the case, she would have called.
I wonder what happened to Mom. Is she okay?
Don't worry, I'll try calling her too. In the meantime, why don't you watch some TV and wait?
I'm already watching, but I'm bored. And I'm hungry. Can I have a snack?
Let's wait since we're having a feast later. It'd be a shame if you fill up on snacks, especially with the cake coming.
All right. Okay, I'll wait.
Good girl. Mom should be home soon, I'm sure.
I wonder where Mom is. Dad, did you call her yet?
Yeah, I just tried calling, but she didn't pick up. I wonder what's going on. Maybe she's on the train.
Oh, it's Mom.
Huh? Did she come back home?
No, not that. Mom's on TV.
What? On TV? Are you sure it's her?
Yeah, it's definitely Mom. She's with a man.
A man?
Yeah, she's on Channel 3.
All right, let me check it out real quick. I'll be home as soon as I'm done watching.
Okay. Honey, I'm so sorry. You called me so many times, but I couldn't answer at all.
You left in the morning, so I thought for sure you'd be back by evening. We were supposed to celebrate Christmas together as a family today, but you didn't contact us, and Emily and I were worried.
I'm really sorry. I couldn't reach out on Christmas. I managed to pick up the cake, but I fell and was taken to the hospital. I slipped while walking on the snowy road and took a hard fall. They treated me and it ended up taking all this time. I'm coming home right now. I'm so sorry for making you wait. You and Emily must be starving, right?
You don't need to worry about us.
What? But it's already 7 p.m.
Yeah, it's completely dark outside. Did you enjoy the Christmas illuminations with your lover?
What? A lover?
The downtown illuminations are much fancier than around here. It's the perfect spot for a Christmas date, huh?
A date? What are you talking about? I went up to pick up the cake.
That's just an excuse. You were out there in the freezing cold on a date, weren't you? You two seemed pretty cozy, holding hands like that. Was the scarf the guy was wearing matching with yours?
What? How do you know that? Were you watching me somewhere?
If you're going to have an affair, you should be more careful about people watching. You're doing something bad, so you should at least be on edge. Just because you're far from home doesn't mean you can let your guard down.
Where were you watching from? Don't tell me you were following me.
Of course not. I spent the entire morning shoveling snow. And in the afternoon, I was helping out at the old man's house across the street.
Then how did you...
You should also be careful of TV cameras. You were on live TV.
TV? I didn't even notice any cameras.
Emily spotted you first. There was a special on illuminations, showing the lights in the city, and you happened to be walking right in the middle of the shot.
No way! Was I on TV?
Well, I guess it makes sense you didn't notice. It looked like the camera was filming from pretty far away.
But how did you know it was me?
Your outfit, a black coat, a red scarf, and that bag. I recognized all of it.
I never imagined I'd be caught on camera.
Illuminations in the city are broadcast on TV every year. You really didn't think you might be filmed?
Yeah, I know they broadcast it on TV every year, but I never thought I'd end up on it.
You got so caught up in your date with your lover that you let your guard down. You made an excuse to go pick up the cake, and instead, you went on a date in the city. What the hell are you doing?
No, it's not like that. It's not an affair.
If it's not an affair, then what is it?
He's just a friend. We happened to run into each other, so we just checked out the illuminations together.
Do you always walk that close to your friends, shoulder to shoulder, and on top of that, holding hands? And guess what? It was a man. You're such a bad liar. What's this about being taken to the hospital?
I'm sorry. I'll come home right away and explain everything.
Before you come back, tell me about this guy. I feel like I've seen his face before. We've met a few times.
Well, he's one of our neighbors.
Wait, is he Emily's classmate's dad?
Yeah, that's right.
You've got to be kidding. Think about Emily. If she finds out her mom is having an affair with her friend's dad, it'll crush her. What are you going to do if she feels too ashamed to go to school because of your affair?
I'm sorry. I just thought if I didn't get caught, it wouldn't be a problem.
You know this is wrong. You couldn't stop yourself? Do you really like this guy that much?
I don't even know.
So how did it turn into this kind of relationship?
At first, I never intended for it to be anything like this. The first time I met him was when Emily made plans to play with a friend from school, and I went to pick her up at that friend's house. We just exchanged a quick greeting, but after that, we kept running into each other while dropping off or picking up the kids, or at school events.
And that was enough to get close?
His wife is really busy and hardly ever home, so he's usually the one taking care of the kids by himself. I guess seeing that made me feel sorry for him. He started asking me for advice more often as another parent from the same school. And before I knew it, we were talking more and more.
I see.
At first, it was really just like being someone he could talk to. But one day, we ran into each other at the grocery store by chance, and he asked me if I wanted to grab coffee. I didn't think much of it at the time, so we went to a cafe. And gradually, I started to feel comfortable talking with him. And before I realized it...
Before you realized it, you were so close that you were spending Christmas on a date together.
I'm so sorry. I can't even believe myself that it's gotten this far. I do care about him, but I don't want to continue this relationship at the cost of my family. I just got carried away with my emotions. Having an affair on Christmas? It's crazy, right?
You're really out of your mind. Are you insane? Like some animal with no self-control?
Maybe I just got swept up in the Christmas mood.
How irresponsible. It was your choice to have an affair. Don't act like you were just swept away. You're not some teenager in love. You're both adults, for crying out loud.
I'm truly sorry. I'm coming home right now.
What are we supposed to do now with this mood? I'm definitely not in the mood to celebrate Christmas anymore. And I have no interest in eating that cake you picked up on your little date.
It wasn't just a date. The main reason I went was to pick up the cake.
Then why did you insist on getting it from a bakery downtown?
Because Emily said she wanted that cake from that shop.
Emily said she didn't know anything about that. You just wanted to see the illuminations with your lover, didn't you? Is that why you turned down my offer to go out together, so you could go on a date instead? You chose a date with your lover over a day out with your family. You don't need to come back.
Wait, please don't say that. I'm coming back right now. Hey, I just got home. Why is no one here? Where did you and Emily go?
We're at my parents' house. I've decided we're spending Christmas here this year.
Why? I prepared everything for us to celebrate as a family.
Why? Are you seriously asking that? Think about it.
But I did all this preparation.
You're the one who ruined it. We're going to enjoy Christmas without you.
Christmas doesn't mean anything if the three of us don't spend it together. That's how it's always been. We all eat a feast, then in the morning we open presents together, right?
How can you even think about sitting down and eating with us now? How can you just casually suggest we celebrate Christmas? You've already had your fill of Christmas with someone else.
I know I was wrong and I'm sorry.
So what if you're sorry? That doesn't erase what you did. You can eat all the cake and food yourself. Emily doesn't want any either.
So I'm just going to be left out? Do I have to spend Christmas all alone?
If you hate being alone so much, why don't you spend Christmas with your lover?
He went home already. He has a family too.
Oh, before heading to my parents' place, I stopped by your lover's house.
What? Why would you do that?
To tell his wife about your affair, of course.
What? Why would you do that?
His wife thought he was at work. When she found out he was downtown holding hands with you and looking at the illuminations, she was absolutely stunned. I bet things are pretty chaotic over there right now.
What am I going to do? Is she going to ask me for compensation?
Who knows? If I were in her shoes, I'd definitely do that.
What's going to happen to us? I don't want to get divorced. What can I do to make you forgive me? I'll do anything if you'll forgive me.
Anything?
I'll listen to everything you say for the rest of my life. I'll devote myself to you.
That doesn't move me at all.
Then what should I do?
We'll decide what happens next later. I don't want to think about anything more negative on Christmas.
I'm going to be thinking about it all night. I'm so anxious I feel like I'm losing it. I want to settle this as soon as possible.
I don't care about your needs. You can spend the whole night consumed by anxiety. That's the price you pay for betraying us.
You'll come back tomorrow, right? You won't just leave us forever, will you?
I'm planning to go back alone. We've got a lot to discuss. Emily's trying to be strong, but she probably hasn't processed everything yet. I don't want you to be around her right now.
Please, forgive me. I swear I'll never do something this stupid again.
I can't say for sure yet, but I don't think we'll ever spend Christmas together again.
You mean you're divorcing me? I absolutely don't want that.
This has definitely been a Christmas to remember. I'm sure both Emily and I will never forget today.
Please, come back. I'm sorry, I'm begging you.
I have no interest in seeing your pathetic apology. So let's both enjoy the rest of our Christmas. Even after that, my wife kept persistently calling and messaging me on WhatsApp. But I turned off my phone and ignored her. Both my daughter and I moved on and spent a wonderful Christmas at my parents' house. I'm incredibly grateful to my parents for preparing a feast and cake for us, even with little time. On the other hand, my wife didn't even open the cake she bought, couldn't eat the meal she had painstakingly prepared, and despite going to bed early, couldn't sleep at all, experiencing the worst Christmas imaginable. The next day, when I returned home alone, my wife ran up to me crying and apologizing. But I couldn't forgive her betrayal, and I chose divorce. I was granted custody of her daughter, and I kicked my wife out of the house. She tried to go back to her parents' place, but her parents were furious about her affair, and they turned her away at the door. In the end, she ended up living alone in a rundown apartment that looks like it could fall apart at any moment. It seems she managed to find a job, but with both me and her lover's wife demanding compensation, she can't save any money no matter how much she works. So her life is pretty tough. As for me, I'm living happily with my daughter, with support from my parents. I'm determined to give my daughter all the love and care she needs, so she never has to feel hurt again, making up for her mother's absence. Sandra, where are you?
I'm shopping and on my way home, Ebony. How may I help you?
What's for dinner tonight?
It's cold today, so I'm thinking of cooking beef stew.
Really? Beef stew?
Do you hate beef stew?
No, I love beef stew, but your beef stew is a little...
Excuse me, what do you mean by that?
You are completely unaware of what you're doing, aren't you? All of your dishes are tasteless, especially the beef stew. You're going to be stingy and use cheap beef anyway, aren't you?
I can't afford high-quality beef. It's domestic beef, so it's not cheap either.
It's hard for me to chew if you serve me a big chunk of beef.
You don't like chunks of beef? Why don't you just say so?
I'm not saying that I don't like chunks of beef. Any ingredient, any menu is fine. As long as they taste good, that's all that matters.
Ebony, I think you're being a little bit rude. I try my best to cook every day.
I'll try to praise you for cooking every day without slacking off, even if you're not very good at it. But even if it's for the family, it's food for people to eat. I'd like you to do a little more research.
I beg your pardon?
That's what I've been saying for a while now. Your cooking is tasteless.
But you are the only one who said that my cooking tastes bad.
Stop yammering on and on. Hurry home and start preparing dinner. I wonder why you always talk back to me.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'll hurry home.
Sandra, do you know where my favorite coat is? I can't find it in my closet.
If you're talking about that coat, I took it to the dry cleaning shop.
Huh?
Did you forget about that? You said you wanted me to send it out to the dry cleaning shop because it's your precious coat, right?
I did. So it's not finished yet?
Yes, I just brought it there 2 days ago.
Then it should have been finished by now, right?
No, I used the expensive course as you told me, so it takes a week. I told you that, didn't I?
That's not what I asked. What am I supposed to do now? I'm about to have lunch with a friend.
I don't know.
I don't have a coat to wear because of you.
Is it my fault?
Yes, it's your fault. You should have taken care of my coat earlier.
But you said it wasn't necessary.
Here we go. Another excuse. I'm tired of hearing your excuses.
What you say is outrageous.
Enough. If I don't have a coat, I won't have lunch today.
Ebony, you still have other coats to wear. Why don't you wear a different coat today?
I wanted to go out wearing that coat. I'll tell my friends I can't go because of you.
Oh no.
Why are you so inconsiderate? I hate you so much.
Jeez.
Sandra, where are you? You don't seem to be in the yard. Are you out?
Oh, Ebony, I just saw your message.
Where have you been?
Huh? You wanted to eat cake, so I went to the store to buy some.
Huh? You're still at the cake shop?
Yes, you just asked me to go there about 8 minutes ago.
You're such a bad wife. How much time do you have to spend on each thing?
I don't care what you say. I just did what you told me to do.
You haven't even finished cleaning up after lunch in the kitchen. It's really pathetic that you still can't even do your chores.
That's because right after lunch, you said that you wanted to eat cake. I didn't mean to abandon my chores.
Is that another excuse? Sandra, you never admit your faults, do you?
What?
No matter what I say, you keep making excuses. I wonder if you don't have an honest heart.
That's a terrible thing to say. I'm trying my best to do what you told me to do. Why can't you understand me?
If you can't do what I told you, then I have an idea.
What is it? By the way, I never said that I can't do what you told me to do.
No matter how I've been waiting and how much I educated you, you're not capable to fulfill your duties as my son's wife. So you must divorce Edward.
Divorce? Wait a minute. Why are you talking about divorce all of a sudden?
It isn't all of a sudden. I've been educating you about how to be a good wife for a long time. It was you who didn't listen to me.
I know you don't think well of me, but I have no intention of leaving Edward.
Huh? You are such a shameless woman. More and more, I don't want you here. Get out of this house right now.
No matter how much you try, I won't give up on my marriage. I'm Edward's wife. I will not leave my husband no matter what.
How dare you say that out loud? You are not qualified to be my son's wife if you can't even bear a child. I'll do whatever it takes to get you out of this house.
Edward, are you done with work?
It's going to take a little longer. What's wrong?
I'm on my way back from the hospital.
How was it?
I'll tell you more about that when I see you. More importantly, your mother told me today that she wants us to get divorced.
Huh? We're about to start a new family. What on earth is she thinking?
Your mother doesn't seem to like me in any way. Today, she told me I'm not qualified to be her wife if I can't even have children.
She said that?
Yeah, but she was right, so I couldn't fight back.
Mom's bullying is escalating day by day, isn't it? I'm taking it very seriously.
It's just...
What if something happens to you because of her? That would be irreversible.
That's true.
You're in a very important period right now, so let's take this opportunity to leave the house. I'll cut ties with my mom, who doesn't understand no matter how many times I tell her.
Edward, are you sure you want to do that?
I'm worried about you, Sandra. I can't leave you at home with Mom. I'll talk to Mom. You should take your stuff and go back to your parents' house.
Okay. Thank you, Edward.
Sandra, pick up the phone.
Ebony, what is it?
I heard from Edward. He said you guys are moving out. He even declared that he's cutting ties with me.
That's correct. We decided to do that after having a serious discussion.
And I heard you were pregnant. Why didn't you tell me about that?
It's not that I didn't want to tell you. It's just that I didn't have a chance to tell you.
Huh? What do you mean? We're living in the same house and you're telling me that you never had a chance to tell me?
You were always angry with me. I wondered what it would be like to tell you about me being pregnant in that kind of situation. I was looking for the right timing, but I couldn't find it. And then this happened.
What did you do to tip off Edward?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Don't lie to me. Edward told me not to contact you anymore. How could he say that if it wasn't because of you telling him nasty things?
That's...
Edward is my only son. Are you trying to take him away from me?
No, I'm not trying to take him away. But neither I nor Edward want a divorce. Since you asked for a divorce, I have no choice but to leave.
Edward said he couldn't live with me if I hurt you. He said that I, as his mother, have failed him. That's why he said he's going to cut me off. How can this be allowed?
Gosh.
He said that he can't live with a mother who would do such a terrible thing to his wife. I never thought my son would say such horrible things to me. It's all your fault.
No way. I didn't do anything nasty, but I'm not thinking of divorcing Edward.
I won't say anything bad, so come home. Especially if you are pregnant. It's only natural for me to hold my grandchildren, isn't it?
That's true, but I can't go back if you keep bullying me. It might have a bad influence on my child. That's what I've decided after discussing with Edward.
Who the hell do you think you are? Me being a bad influence on your child? What a terrible wife.
I will raise the child together with Edward. We will raise our child peacefully, so please don't worry about us. I don't think I'll ever see you again.
Huh? You think you can do this to me? Don't think you can get away with it. I'm going to find you for sure.
Edward, I have something on my mind.
What's up?
Lately, I feel like someone's been watching me.
Do you have any idea who this person is?
I don't know about that. It's not like I've actually seen the person, but I always feel like someone's looking at me. I'm scared.
That's creepy. There's been some reports of prowlers around, so we should be careful.
Yeah.
Since we need to worry about our child too, make sure all the windows and doors are locked.
Yeah, I know. It's not like anything happened, but it just bothered me, so I thought I'd drop you a message. I'm sorry to bother you at work.
Never mind. If you hear anything unusual, call me right away. Promise me that you'll do that, Sandra.
You have my word. Thanks, Edward.
Long time no see. It's me.
Who is it?
A year goes by and you still look the same, don't you? I finally found the place where I belong.
Ebony?
That's right. Your poor mother-in-law who was deprived of her son and grandson.
Why are you texting me?
Why can't I text you? Am I not even allowed to pick up my son and grandson?
What do you mean?
Do you think I forgot my son and grandson? How is that possible? I've been through a lot of difficulties the whole year. It's all because of you.
It's not my fault.
You won't get away with this. Give me back my son and grandson now.
What?
I'm talking about my son and grandson. There's no reason not to get them back. That's why I spent so many days spying on you guys.
So, that's why the whole time I felt like someone was watching over me. Was it you?
Oh, I guess so. I was careful while doing that. But did you notice me?
I kind of had a feeling that someone was watching us.
In order to get my son and grandson back, I've been doing a lot of research.
I never thought you'd do that.
You can't expect me to stay like this forever. How dare you take my son and grandson away from me? How dare you reply to my message without feeling guilty at all?
Let me make this clear.
What?
I have no intention of ruining the happy life we have now. We have already insulated ourselves from you. We will never ever go back to your house again.
What kind of a joke are you telling me?
What?
Who told you to come back? All I want is my son and grandson back. I don't need you.
Ebony, you've gone too far. I told you a year ago that I would never leave Edward, don't you remember?
Is that so? I don't remember that since it was a long time ago.
Then I'll say it again. I will never divorce Edward.
While you've been yammering on and on, I'm taking action.
What did you say? What are you doing?
Your room is on the first floor, right? I've checked that too. I just went around to the balcony side.
What are you going to do?
It's obvious. I'm taking my grandson home. I've dreamed of this day all the time. I'll do whatever it takes to bring him home today.
Are you insane? Taking away a child is kidnapping. You'll become a criminal.
Stop talking nonsense. That child is my grandchild. What's wrong with taking my grandson back to my house?
We won't approve of that.
Even if you don't approve, my grandson and I are blood related. You have no right to complain. It's not a crime.
Oh no.
What do you mean by calling me a criminal in the first place? I can't believe you just said that. But while you were moping, I've climbed over the balcony.
Wait a minute. Please don't do this. I just can't give you my child.
I'm bringing home my long-awaited grandchild, so be prepared. Hey, Sandra, what's this all about?
What do you mean?
As soon as I entered the room, I was seized by a man I don't know. Who is this guy?
Could it be...
What?
Are you sure you're in the right room?
Huh?
Which room did you enter?
Room 103.
Ours is 102. Room 103 is occupied by another family.
Huh? Did I get the wrong room?
I think you were trespassing.
I'm not trespassing. I didn't do anything wrong.
You went into room 103, didn't you?
Yes, but it was a mistake.
It's still trespassing, even if it was a mistake. The police will be here shortly.
What? What do you mean, the police?
Actually, I've always felt someone was watching me. I've been consulting with Edward about it.
Why the police?
I just saw you walking around in front of our apartment. That's why. I decided to contact Edward quickly.
And then?
Well, he said that since it was you would definitely come to the apartment. So he called the police and told them there's someone suspicious and that he wants them to go look around.
A suspicious person? Me? How rude! I'm Edward's mother.
But I'm sure that's what he said. I think Edward was just trying to protect his child.
Protecting? What do you mean? I'm just taking him home. It's not right to say protect when all I wanted to do was bring my grandchild to my house.
When Edward left your house, didn't he say that he was going to cut ties with you?
Huh? I don't know about that.
You don't remember? It seems that you are already a stranger to him.
So that's why he called the police? How ridiculous. All he has to do is just tell the police about what happened.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because you went into room 103. If you entered a stranger's room, that's clearly trespassing.
What? Is that so?
That's right. Surely my neighbor must be furious with that.
Come to think of it, they've been staring me right in the eye ever since I left. They say they're going to take my phone away too. Oh no, what am I supposed to do? Sandra, come and help me.
I refuse. Because when I left your house, I decided to insulate myself from you too. We're strangers now.
Why do you say such cold things? I'm your mother-in-law, so help me.
Isn't it strange for me to protect a stranger?
Oh no, are you trying to turn me into a criminal?
I guess it depends on what happens in room 103. The police will definitely come there. You will need to explain the situation in detail.
What do you want me to tell them?
Something like, you came here to take your son and grandson from me, but you got the wrong room. You have to be honest with the police.
I don't want to. There's no way I can say something so embarrassing.
Then, the only way is to get arrested.
No kidding. You're my daughter-in-law, so help me.
I'm not your daughter-in-law anymore. I'm just a resident living next door to the victim's house. I think it would be a good idea for you to take the time to reflect on what you have done.
Don't think of my problem as someone else's problem. You'll pay for this.
I will never see you again, so don't worry about that.
Wait a minute. Are you sure you won't help me? Am I really going to be taken to the police?
Probably.
I can't believe this is really happening.
After that, Ebony panicked and kept shouting incoherent things to the police officers who arrived on the scene. Naturally, she was taken to the police station. The resident of room 103 was a nice person, so we settled the case in peace. Ebony had broken a window and entered the room. In doing so, she also broke some expensive decorative objects, so she was charged a settlement of about $10,000. I guess she should be happy that she got away with it. Me and my husband are relieved that our child was not harmed in any way. However, we can't live in the same place now since Ebony has found out about our apartment. After consulting with Edward, we decided to change jobs and move to another city. It was a difficult decision, but we had no choice since we want to protect our child. Now, our family of 3 is living a peaceful and tranquil life together. I will try my best to live a steady life so that this happiness will last forever.
Martin, is this a good time? I'm in a bit of trouble at the office.
What's wrong?
We have some trouble with a client. I've been busy dealing with it. I won't be home for a while.
Oh, really? You'll be home pretty late?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to make it home tonight.
Yeah, it's snowing like crazy out there. According to the weather forecast, it's going to pile up even more. Arya, rather than taking a chance of coming home tonight, it might be safer just to stay somewhere else.
You've got a good point. I'll probably have to stay overnight at the office.
Well, I'd drive up and pick you up myself, but I'm not used to driving in the snow, so...
Yeah, no pressure.
There's not much we can do. It's rare for it to snow like this.
You're working from home all day today, right?
Yeah, it's nice to be able to work from home on a day like this. You don't even have to step outside.
I wish my company would hurry up and adopt remote working. When we have a heavy snow day like today, or a storm hits, I can't go home until the next day.
Come to mention it, this happened before, right? I think it was during a big storm.
That's right. All the trains were stopped.
Well, it's rare for it to snow this much. You can't stop Mother Nature. I'll take care of the housework. You just concentrate on your work.
Thanks, Martin. Oh, by the way, I'm really sorry, but would you mind washing the bedspread?
What? That thing won't fit in the dryer. You can't hang it out in this weather.
You can just wash it, and I'll figure something out later.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, could you wash the apron in the kitchen too?
Apron? Arya, do you use an apron?
I don't usually. My mother gave it to me as a birthday present. It's a pretty fancy one with a flower pattern. I'm thinking of using it. I just want to wash it before I do.
Okay, got it. I'll wash it.
Oh, sorry, Martin.
What's up?
Come to think of it, you're home, but you were working.
Well, yeah.
I got distracted with business stuff in the snow. I'm sorry I asked you to do all the housework.
No problem. I'm almost done with work. I'll take care of the laundry stuff.
Thanks. Well, I'm going back to work.
Okay. Good luck.
Martin, where are you? Please pick up the phone. Don't tell me you went out in this heavy snow. Do you know what's going on in our yard? I just got a call from the neighbor's wife. She said there was a woman lying in the snow in our yard. She said because we weren't there, she called an ambulance and other stuff. There's no way I can get home in the snow. I don't know where you are, but no, that's what's going on. I just hope the woman's okay. If you see this, please call me, no matter what. Martin, where are you now? The message I sent you yesterday still hasn't been read. Haven't you come home yet? Maybe you turned off your phone? I know someone was taken by ambulance from our yard, so please call me as soon as possible. Hey, do you know how serious the situation is? I don't know where you've been since yesterday. Martin, I hope you know how bad this is.
Hey, Arya. I just took a look at your message. Is this some kind of play or something? You even got the neighbors involved. I don't know if it's the pressure at work or what. You better stop with the weird jokes. So you said you were taken away by ambulance, but to what hospital? You're not going to tell me to come and visit you or something, are you? I mean, an ambulance for something like that is a bit much, isn't it? You're probably lying about being taken to hospital anyway.
Martin, you finally texted me back.
Are you in the hospital? What happened that you had to be taken away?
Huh? I'm still at work.
What? Then when you say hospital by ambulance...
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean you're still at work? I mean, you're off work today, right? Aren't you coming home?
The snow seems to have calmed down this morning, but I don't think going home right now would be a good idea.
What? Wait a minute. You've been at work since yesterday?
Yes, of course.
Well, you said you were found buried in the snow in the yard and rushed to the hospital by ambulance. I knew it. You're all right, right?
I don't know. We're not really on the same page here. Martin, you're reading the talk history at random, right?
Huh?
Go back and read it again, word for word. After you understand what it says, text me back.
Arya, I read your message.
Did you understand what it said?
Oh my god. There was a strange woman who was taken to the hospital from our house. She was buried in the snow. This is a big deal.
No, it's not a deal. You did this to her.
What?
You're so obvious, saying it was an act or a weird joke. You made a fool of me.
Did I say that?
There's no point in playing dumb with me like that. Which one of us is the one who's acting?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's enough. It's in the message. There's nothing you can do to fix it now.
No, it was a misunderstanding. I did read the text carefully. I misunderstood.
Was it a misunderstanding that can be explained?
I'm sorry, but I accidentally deleted my message history just now. I can't see our conversation anymore. Well, I can't help it if it's gone, can I? If you don't have the contents of the message, there's no way for you to check.
Are you stupid?
Huh?
With text, even if you delete your own history, the other person's history is still there.
Oh, it is?
And then, I found out the identity of the woman we think was buried in the snow in the yard.
Huh?
Her name is Kayla.
Kayla?
A friend of yours? She's obviously someone I don't know. Who is she?
Oh, I don't know her either.
Are you still playing dumb?
That's strange. I thought for sure it was you.
Huh? You thought it was me?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Well, there's no need to question you now.
Huh?
You know that ambulance fiasco we had? Don't you think they've already done some investigating?
Oh, come on. What's with you already? If you have something to say, just come out and say it.
Let me ask you something. Kayla is your lover, right?
What?
I know everything, so there's no point in trying to cover it up. Besides, Kayla isn't the only one you've been cheating with. How much of a scumbag can you be if you're married and you're cheating with 2 people?
No, just there's a lot going on with this.
Well, let's hear about the circumstances, shall we?
I'm sorry.
Well, let me put you on the spot. Let me walk you through the whole scenario. Yesterday, when you found out that I couldn't come home because of the heavy snow, you took advantage of the situation and contacted both Kayla and the other woman you were having an affair with. However, Kayla declined, saying she had something to do. You decided to spend the snowy day with the other fling who took you up on your offer. So you drove over to pick her up. You forgot to lock the front door.
Oh.
And for some reason, while nobody was at home, Kayla came to the house. I don't know why she suddenly decided to come over. I'm sure she must have run out of things she had planned to do, or finished early. The front door was open, so she decided you must be at home, working. She came inside without saying a word to you. She took the liberty of using my apron in the kitchen to cook a meal for you and started cooking.
What?
The pink apron I asked you to wash. Kayla must be a family-oriented woman to serve a home-cooked meal at her cheating boyfriend's house. I don't understand the nerve of using the kitchen or wearing an apron without permission.
Hey, wait a minute.
Then you come home with the other woman you've been having an affair with. Just by looking at the back of the person wearing the apron, you thought I had actually come home early. You were in a panic because you thought that I, your wife, would find out about the affair. You threw the apron-clad woman out into the yard where the snow was beginning to fall heavily without even checking her face.
Was that Kayla?
You and the other woman you were having an affair with did not realize that it was Kayla. You guys had to get out of the house quickly so that your wife in the yard would not notice you. This time you securely locked the door and left. I don't know where you went after that, but you've been with the other one, haven't you?
Well then, what about Kayla? Kayla, what happened to her?
Apparently she sprained both her ankles when you threw her out into the yard.
What?
When she tried to enter the house, the door was locked and she couldn't get in. She couldn't stand up because of the pain in her feet, and she was freezing and couldn't speak because of the heavy snow that started piling up all at once. And on a night of heavy snow, there was hardly anyone walking outside. She must have felt hopeless. It was really by chance that the neighbor's wife found Kayla. When she went outside to shovel the snow from her front porch, she heard a woman's voice screaming for help. She was found buried in the snow and taken to the hospital. The temperature dropped to -6 degrees yesterday. I wonder what would have happened if the neighbor's wife hadn't found her.
Oh my god, is Kayla safe?
Fortunately, she's in stable condition. She needs to stay in the hospital for a while.
Which hospital?
Do you think I would tell you?
What?
When she was thrown out in the snow, she was terrified. Of course she would be. You thought she was me. Don't just come home all of a sudden. You sleep in the garden until morning. She said you were spouting out horribly mean things.
Oh, crap.
That's why she says she never wants to see your face again. She was treated like that by the guy she was dating. She'll probably be traumatized for the rest of her life.
Oh no, you mean I'll never see Kayla again?
Of course you won't. To be honest, I don't feel any sympathy for my husband's girlfriend, but I'm not so insensitive as to provide private information to the person responsible for sending someone to the hospital.
But I won't be able to live with myself with it like this. At least let me apologize to Kayla.
What can you accomplish by apologizing? Do you think that if you apologize, you'll be forgiven? Do you have any idea what a horrible thing you've done?
Yeah, but what else could I do? I didn't think she would come to the house.
I can't believe you would mistake your wife for someone you're having an affair with.
I only saw the back of her head, so it's not my fault. You guys have similar hair. She was standing in the kitchen wearing the apron. It's no wonder that I made a mistake.
Oh, I see then. So if it were actually me that you threw into the yard, it doesn't matter what would have happened, right?
No, it's just that.
Even if I had been left behind in the heavy snow and no one had found me, you'd be okay with that, right?
I didn't say that.
You would have rather just had me go to the other side without being found. Isn't that what you thought?
Don't be stupid. If I did that, I'd become a criminal.
Oh, you were ready to be a criminal, weren't you? What would happen if you were left out in the snow in 20-degree weather? Even a child knows what would happen, right?
No, it's just that I didn't think it would be this bad. I thought you could get into the house on your own.
You locked the door to keep me out. You said you weren't good at driving in the snow. You didn't even try to pick me up from work, but you were more than happy to drive in the snow to play with your lover.
Arya, give me a break. Seriously, I feel terrible.
It's too late to apologize now.
Anyway, I'm worried about Kayla. Please tell me where the hospital is.
I don't want to.
I'm begging you.
You'd better worry about yourself instead of others.
What?
After all the trouble you caused, you think you can get away with it?
What do you mean?
Can't you at least think of the possibility that the police are involved?
Police? No. The police is overreacting.
You know what? A young woman was thrown in the snow by a man, and an ambulance was dispatched. That's TV and newspaper material, isn't it?
Oh wait, did the police ask you any questions?
They did ask me a few questions. I wasn't there and was considered irrelevant under the circumstances, so I don't know what happened after that.
Wait a minute. Then what about me? Don't tell me I'm going to be arrested by the police and put in jail.
I don't know.
How can you say you don't know? We're married.
Husband and wife?
That's right. Your husband's in trouble. It's your duty as a wife to help him.
No. Suck it up. That's all I'm saying.
What the hell? That's too insensitive.
Insensitive? You've had 2 girlfriends.
What? No, I mean, married couples are supposed to help each other out in times of need. When they're in trouble, they help each other out, don't you think?
I'm getting creeped out by this husband and wife crap.
What?
I don't want to stay married to a piece of crap like you.
What?
Let's get a divorce.
Divorce?
Yes, divorce.
Wait a minute. Divorce is a big deal.
I've already started looking for a divorce attorney.
No, I'm not getting a divorce.
Don't you realize what you've done?
I'm sorry I threw Kayla out in the yard, but in the end you're fine. We don't have to get a divorce, right?
Listen, let me say it again. You're the one who cheated on your wife with 2 other women.
Yeah, but...
When I'm working overnight at the office, you were trying to make out with a woman in our house.
But besides you, the other 2 were just for fun.
Fun?
Well, more like an extension of my friends. You see, I've been popular with women since I was in school, and out of all of them, I chose you to be my wife.
Excuse me?
That means you were my true love. All the others were just for fun. Out of all my girlfriends. You should be proud that you're the only one who got to be my wife.
That means I'm interpreting that to mean that you were already having relationships with a number of women before you married me.
No, that's...
Okay then, I get it.
No, so...
I think my frustration level is about to hit its limit. I guess I'll ask my lawyer to do the rest.
Hiring a lawyer is a big deal. Let's talk it over again. We're married, aren't we, right?
I don't want to be married to you. That's why I'm hiring a lawyer.
That's terrible. I love you so much.
You've got 2 lovers. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
Shut up.
Well
then, goodbye.
Arya, wait. Please don't divorce me.
After that, I requested an investigation by a detective agency to gather evidence. As I suspected, it was discovered that Martin had been cheating on me with several women even before he married me. I regretted it deeply, thinking that I had married an unbelievable man. Then, with the help of a lawyer who was introduced to me by an acquaintance, I successfully obtained a divorce from Martin. Of course, I filed a claim for compensation against Martin and the other women he had cheated on me with. The house we lived in was in his name, so I quickly left after the divorce. After that, Martin had a lot of trouble ahead of him. Kayla blamed him for throwing her out in the yard and for being too timed. Not to be outdone, Martin made a big fuss, claiming that she had been trespassing in his house. There were also disputes with the other woman he had been having an affair with, and other women he had relationships with. The situation seemed to be in chaos about whether to file a police report and other stuff like that. My ex-husband, who was in trouble, contacted me persistently asking for help. I blocked his texts and phone calls. As for me, I have rented an apartment near my workplace and am living alone in peace. I can walk to the office, so I don't have to worry even if it snows heavily. I'm thinking that if I meet a good guy, I may remarry, but I'm not sure. For the time being, I intend to focus on my job.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.